Okay, I'm gonna really try not to touch my face in practice for if I'm not safe in my house having just washed my hands, but we'll see how it goes. This video is about setting up lighting positions. Okay, if you're using my template file, but you've decided you really want to learn this anyway, this is a great way to make better lighting positions than the ones that I already gave you. And also, so now you know for the future. So if you want to come over here and set all of your settings to match this little world, okay? So I went to the lighting position layers, made it active, and deleted all of the shit that was on it because we're starting fresh. So that's already happened, and we're gonna pick it up from there. So I'm gonna turn on this PDF, which is the PDF that I imported and traced to create this theater drawing. So this is the PDF. I really don't want to be in top view. I'd like to be in top plan view. Let's see if that can happen for me. Great. That just feels better in my life. So here I am in my PDF, but my active layer is lighting positions, okay? You'll notice when I created this lighting positions layer that I set it at a base elevation of 15 feet. That's because that was the grid height, and I didn't want to have to move things up to that grid height. I wanted it all to start out that way. So my lighting positions layer is at 15 feet, as is my light plot layer. So if you look at that, it's also going to be 15 feet. 0 inches, so that anything I put in the light plot will also come in at that height. The other thing that you'll notice that is actually important is the stacking order. So when we set up our file, we want in our stacking order the light plot to be above the lighting positions. That'll make everything appear neatly and be clean on the surface for you. So you'll get your lights sitting above your grid pipes that way, which is going to be better for your life. All right, here we go. Let's draw some lighting pipe. So over here, there are these tool sets. They are in the truss picture. And let me make sure I'm in your workspace. I am. Great. So you got this tool set over here. Inside the truss picture, there's the lighting pipe tool. Okay. It has all of these features and functions. And what we're going to do is insert a lighting pipe into the drawing. I'm just zoom in, and I'm going to trace one of these pipes that's in the PDF. Kind of centered it up there. Do what you got to do. This one actually goes all the way to the wall. And I double click to end that pipe. Okay. It's going to ask you a bunch of information about that specific pipe. It's going to ask you if you want tick marks. I don't want tick marks. That's a little much for me. It's going to create classes for them, which I'm fine with. And it's also going to draw basically a round pipe at that location. Okay, so that is that, and I click OK. Let's see what happens now. So right now, it is drawn as just a line. So when I turn off PDF, all I'm seeing is a line. If I want it to actually draw the pipe, I say I want a double line instead of a single line, and now it looks like the pipe, okay? If you look at it, so it looks like a single line right now. You can switch it to that double line so that it looks like the pipe. If you look at it in a 3D mode, it will be actual round lighting pipe, okay? That's where this version we're doing now will be better than the version I gave you, because the version I gave you did not use lighting pipes for these positions, okay? So you do also have options, like I want this to have tick marks. If I want tick marks, it will do them at 18 inches, which is your standard spacing. So if you want that jazz, you can have it, or you can have it just snap to 18 inches apart. I'm going to leave it at none for now. Now that I have that lighting pipe in the light plot, I'm going to go to Spotlight, Object Conversion, and I'm going to convert this to a hanging position. Please name this position. Pipe. What are we doing? Numbers or letters? I don't remember. Pipe A. I'll do letters going up and down and numbers going left to right. Grid life. So, do I want to create a symbol from the selected geometry? I should create a symbol if the geometry will be used for multiple hanging positions, which it will, right? I can use this pipe again in other places. So let's create that symbol. Let's do it. There it is, pipe A. Okay. All right, so I converted that to a hanging position. Exit profile. I can move the label around a little bit to make it sit outside the theater walls, which is going to be better in this case. It'll make it clearer for everyone. There she is. Okay, so that's pipe A in this life. Okay. Numbering direction, right to left. That's something that you can choose. So if you're trying to number from left to right because your whole thing is facing the audience, then you can do that, or you can number right to left, which would be standard in a proscenium setting. Okay. Auto number, great. It's going to do all of that numbering for you, which is going to be great. Let's call that good. Let me turn the PDF back on, and I'm going to pull that symbol in. Let's see if it's there. Pipe A, symbol. I'm going to double click on that symbol object, and I'm going to place it, it's like so slow. I'm going to place it in the drawing at the next position and continue basically in that way for the rest of these longer horizontal pipes. So you'll notice over here, they're sort of hanging over that edge. I'm gonna let that go for now. It's not gonna make a big difference for me. This one is too ugly. So I need to go in and create a shorter pipe that'll do this pipe and that pipe. And I'm gonna do that with the lighting pipe again. And just draw it in. Create that pipe, make it a double line, situation. I'm going to do the same thing down here. I still need to go back and convert all of these pipes into positions, even the symbol. So the symbol ones and the rest of them. I'm going to go back through and convert them all into hanging positions. So now that they're drafted, using either a lighting pipe or repeating the symbol geometry, I'm going to convert them to positions. Okay. So I'm going to let you do the rest of that. You'll use the same process to do the vertical pipes, and then once they are all converted into hanging positions, you're ready to add a plot in on top of them. And it will then automatically fill in position when you add a light to that plot, which is why we did this game. So that's your task, and I'm gonna come back with adding in some focus points and hanging a rep plot into this rig. Bye.